Next up this Wednesday tea time, some positive job news for Teesside with the news that our area is set to become home to the UK's first hydrogen hub. That's going to be part of the government's £23 million Hydrogen for Transport programme and will research, test and develop new technologies for modes of transport, including cars, buses, trains and planes. Chris McDonald is the Chief Exec of the Materials Processing Institute and joins us on the phone right now. Chris, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Scott. Thanks for asking me on.
You are more than welcome. Tell us, how big of a deal is this for the Tees Valley?
Well, look, I think it's massive, Scott. I mean, hydrogen is really a big answer to how we stop emitting carbon in the future, how we stop using fossil fuels. We've seen a lot of countries around the world have set forward hydrogen strategies. What this announcement does is it really builds on our expertise that we have in Teesside and puts Teesside right at the centre of the future hydrogen economy for the UK.
And how will the hub work then, Chris?
So this announcement is really exciting because it's about the development and testing of technologies for hydrogen for transport. And of course, we've all heard about electric cars, which is a great way to stop using petrol and diesel in cars. But when we look at other things like trains, for instance, or sort of big lorries or municipal vehicles, then we need a different solution. And what we've got in Teesside is some great expertise in generating hydrogen. So Teesside already makes half of the hydrogen that we produce in the whole of the UK.
Right.
And we can combine that then with the expertise on how to use it. And I know, when you say the words hydrogen and transport together, in a lot of people's minds are thinking airships and Hindenburg disaster. And, but you have to recognise safety is a big deal for people.
Yeah.
But, in Teesside, we're good at that. We do chemicals, we do nuclear power. And so we can kind of harness this chemical and put it to the service of mankind, and we've got the skills to be able to do that in Teesside. So it's a really, really big win for us.
That's fantastic. And how many jobs could we see with this then?
Well, I mean, I haven't got the figure for the hub to hand, but over time, this is going to be a lot of jobs, not just in this transport hub, but also in the generation and distribution of hydrogen. And then it goes on from there as well. Because another big aspect of hydrogen is decarbonising industry. So a lot of big industrial processes use oil or gas, and they can't use electrical heating. So hydrogen's a good option for them. And by creating this big sort of expertise in hydrogen and Teesside, it gives us the opportunity to attract other industries as well. And in fact, the government said this is their big industrial strategy is going to be around hydrogen, carbon capture, wind power. Well, I mean, that could be written for Teesside.
Yeah.
So actually the jobs growth is potentially enormous.
It's incredible. Chris, Thank you so much for joining us today. Really do appreciate you taking the time. It's Chris McDonald, Chief Executive of the Materials Processing Institute.